Konnichiwa, watashi wa Nicole desu. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Hello everyone, I'm Nicole. I'm a 5th year at Wright State and I went on the ambassador trip to Japan this past summer. And I would like to share with you 10 reasons, why you should go to Japan this coming summer. Reason number 1, Japan is beautiful. Landscape and everything. Oh my goodness. When we were in Okayama, there's rice fields everywhere. Very different from seeing all the corn that's here in Ohio. They have beautiful ocean and bridges. That was the Seto Ohashi Bridge. Okayama University, they have a beautiful outlook on campus that overlooks the whole city. It was so cool. And then in Chiba near Tokyo, they also had a lighthouse that we went up to. The water is so pretty. So reason 2, you do not need to know the language before you go. I learned a little bit before I left, basic phrases and words, but honestly you'll be just fine not knowing Japanese fluently. All the menus and stuff at restaurants have pictures by them, and the chaperones there are really good. They know English and Japanese fluently, so language is not an issue at all. 3, the price is great. The price that you would pay up front here includes everything once you're in Japan. So other than souvenirs, you do not have to worry about money at all when you're there. The price that you pay covers all food and housing costs and everything. 4, like I just mentioned, the chaperones there are great. So we had Yamada-san, Kohara-san over there with the Kake program in Japan, and they are the nicest people you'll ever meet. Plus, you'll have a faculty member going from Wright State, so no matter what, there's always someone there that can help you if you ever need help. 5, the students that you meet there are all wonderful. They're all so nice, and most of them are learning English, so it's really, really cool to try to practice English and Japanese going back and forth. But we would have dinner with the students and get to talk to them. The students at Okayama University did a play in English for Momotaro, which is kind of like a folktale over there. This kid dressed up as one of the characters in it, and so he had to put red makeup all over. It was quite funny. They also did calligraphy with us, which was fun to experience. Stroke-wise, it's kind of hard for me. When we went to Tamasen University, all the students there, as we were getting off the bus, were holding homemade fans that they made for all of us. They made one for each student that was there. It was so cool. Reason 6 to go to Japan is the food. The food is so delicious. Oishii desu. So it was the very first time that I ever had sashimi or octopus or even sushi, if you can believe it. But all of that was so delicious. I felt like I was eating healthy all the time. Reason 7 to go to Japan is the homestays. So you get to experience everyday home life with a host family, which is absolutely incredible. It's very different than normal tourism. So during my homestay, I got to witness a traditional tea ceremony. And they took me to the Seto Ohashi Bridge. Got to experience sleeping on futons, which is actually way more comfortable than you might think they are. And we also got a chance to make Japanese food. Reason 8 to go to Japan, everything is cute everywhere. Like this headband that I got at a maid cafe. I mean, come on. This dessert, we don't have stuff like this here. We also got to make like buttons and pins while we were over there. Even subtitles on the TV, they're like bubbly and happy, and it's just very strange because it's very different from here. Reason 9 to go to Japan is the beautiful temple and shrines that you can see. The architecture there is just very different. Some of the temples had these big Buddha statues in them, which were very interesting. They were huge, my goodness. Very, very big compared to our size. We got to see a shrine that during high tide was covered with water up to there. During low tide, which we didn't get to see, but you could walk out there. You had to take a boat to the shrine. It was cool. And finally, reason 10 for going to Japan. you'll be making tons of new friends, lifelong friends, because not only will you be going with students from Wright State, but you'll meet up with students from Findlay University in Northern Ohio and get to travel around with students from Brazil. So I made friends from Brazil that I still keep in contact on Instagram, Facebook, Line, and then just all of the friends that I actually made in Japan that have invited me to come back and stay with them. Their hospitality is very amazing, and I can't wait to see them again. So you should go to Japan! So thank you! ありがとうございました!